You spoke about leadership a moment ago and how Gordon Ramsay was a great leader. What do you think that you've adapted or adopted skills as a leader that are really valuable? I mean, how do you see the role of a leader?
My natural instinct would always be, because of what I did in my earlier career, to push. But actually, when you move into that leadership space, you need to pull. You need to bring people with you. Don't force people on the bus. Don't throw them underneath the bus. Make them want to come on the bus, I think, is a sort of simple way of putting it. I think that when you can demonstrate to people understanding and empathy, that helps hugely. And I think we also have to understand that in the world that we live in now, because of this sort of 24-hour connectivity, people living further away from their families, all things that are a bit different than when I started out, is that you have to allow for all those things in people's working life. You can't separate the two entirely. And if you can understand that with your people and make allowances or suggestions that helps all of that, then you get buy-in, commitment, loyalty, and you've got understanding that sometimes someone might be distracted or they've got other things going on. It's that work to live, not live to work sort of a thing. So I think pulling people along with you is really important. I think that when your people get a difficult time, be that from a client or a colleague or an employee, you have to stand up for them. Even if they've made a mistake, even if they've got it wrong, you've got to stand up for them. You have to support them, and you can deal with what needs to be dealt with in the background if necessary to make it better or to help them make a different decision next time. You must always stand up for your people, and they will respect and admire you for that. That's important. And also, you must never forget that if they didn't do that, then you couldn't do what you do. I wouldn't be able to have the flexibility that I have, and I'd be back dealing with things that I'm not good at and that I don't enjoy.
I love that. Pull, not push. So if you were to give an example of that, just for anybody that's watching that's maybe new into a leadership role, whether they're leading a meeting and events team or a sales team, or maybe even just new working in the kitchen, or whatever the role, if they've got people that they have to lead and manage, how would you give an example of pull, not push?
I think it's about being there first, almost to set the line in the sand, and not just be like, okay, we've done this deal, we're starting this thing now, you crack on with it and do the dirty work. So it's actually about being part of the team as well as being the leader, and people knowing and understanding that you've been there and being approachable. So we want the people in our business to think and to know that actually if they're not sure, they can either ask or they can make a judgment, and even if they've made a mistake, there will be no repercussions of that, because beyond killing someone, there's nothing we can't fix. So we say that to our people. It's quite severe, and a lot of what we do, because of the nature of our work, is quite sort of high risk health and safety stuff. So it's really important that we follow that to the letter. But anything else can be fixed. You make a bad judgment, you upset a client, sorry sometimes is a complete sentence, and that's all it takes. So we try to empower our people, but equally for them to know that we're completely available if they feel that they want that. And I think that's quite important about establishing a team and about a good example of leadership. And that's when people are ready to do it. We also believe passionately, which I think again helps people understand that we want to lead them in progression from within. So we very rarely go to the market, because for managers, we find it works much better, even if it takes longer, to create our own people. So if someone's been a kitchen porter, they've been a supervisor, they've come into the central team, it might take longer for that to happen, but the length of stay and the success of the appointment, we know, is twice going out and finding someone that's done, cleaning or logistics beforehand, because our clients are extremely specialist and very discerning. And, cleaning the offices at Canary Wharf or whatever is not the same as looking after the kitchens at the Ritz or at Claridge's. So it's very important that our people understand that. And that's, again, partly how we establish that sort of leadership and encourage them to do the same thing and to make them into mini leaders. We completed an MBO last year, and we hope that in the future, maybe these people that we're leading now, they're doing the same to exit us. They're saying let's get rid of these people. They're old, they're irrelevant, they don't know what's going on anymore. It's all millennials or whatever it is. And we're hopeful that we're going to give those people the skills that they'll be able to go out and get backing to take things forward at some point in the future.
Hi, I'm Lisa. I hope you enjoyed the film. If you did, please like and share. And if you've got any comments or any questions, just leave them in the box below and I'll come back to you there. Also, the links to my website, Power for Success, are below as well. Have a little look around there. And I hope you enjoyed the channel and have a really lovely day.